Amy Howard video. I'm bringing you Amy Howard video. Amy Howard at home video and Kacha. I've been thinking about end tables for my bedroom for a while now. I didn't know what I wanted to do until I saw an Amy Howard video and I was like, yep, that's what I want. That is exactly the look I want in my bedroom. I started with these matching end tables. They were in a great condition, but that hardware had to go. That's just not my cup of tea. I used some wood filler to cover these up and sanded that smooth once dry. I used several Amy Howard products for this project. For prep, I used Clean Slate. It removes a bunch of stuff like wax or oils and gets the surface ready for paint. You want to add this on a cloth and wipe it everywhere. Then you want to remove it with a dry cloth and give it about 5 minutes before painting. Next, it was time to paint. I'm starting out with a ballet white and the wedge brush they sent me. On her cans, the name is on this little square here. Shake well, of course. I began painting and it went on smooth and beautiful. I can't describe the feeling exactly. It's somewhere in between the texturish paint and the thin one. I will say just right, like not too thick, not too thin. I did want to add 2 coats of this. I have never smelled paint this good. Like, seriously, never. Unheard of, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Once that was dry, it was time to add some cracked patina. And this is it. I poured some onto the plastic plate. It is very thick. I saw Amy Howard pour warm water onto the plate, but I found it easier this way. I poured warm water into a cup and dipped my brush into it. I didn't want any water dripping from my brush, but I did wanted my brush to be wet. Cracked patina is very thick and the warm water will help it move around. So I spread it everywhere. I want it everywhere on my tables. You remember, we're doing them for me. It's got a yellowish tone to it. What a handsome boy! It looks shiny once it dries. It looks really, really, really shiny. Once that is fully dry, we're ready for the second color. I used French blue. I love this color. It's such a nice French blue color. It is a beautiful, soft blue color. Very, very pretty color. You can see immediately the crumple start to work. Like immediately. As soon as you start putting the blue on, you're gonna see some cracks. I added my blue color everywhere.
De todas las guiales, es la number one, es la buena mi male. Yeah, 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 yeah. Me dice que tal, si vamos a quemar, you know. Pero
as you paint over the cracked patina, you will create texture from the paint lifting.
Solo tenemos una vida, hay que gozarla, bebé, hay que gozarla, bebé. Ella es una fila, una mujer entera, tiene su respeto, ella es la mera mera. Es de la plaza, esa es su casa, pero mira cómo mueven las masas. Ella es una águila, una mujer entera.
This is the part of the look and I love it. I really, truly love this look. Another really cool trick I picked up from Amy Howard is working it with your fingers. You can use your fingers to move the paint around even more, creating this beautiful effect. I just went around doing this everywhere I wanted.
Por eso andamos fire, andamos fire, por eso andamos. Vamos a bailar toda la noche hasta las 12. Vamos a vivir la hippie life, vivimos del roce. Aquí todo es natural, no me cambio mi pose. Y estamos a los J Cortés porque no me conoce. Tranquila hasta el fin. Aquí estamos flow, pues, nunca flow play. Sé que somos happy porque estamos buen.
I did want a more solid top, so I went back after it dries a little bit. Once my paint was dry, it was time for the next step. I had these beautiful lion heads laying around my workshop from an old project. The reason I choose lion heads, I think they're going perfectly with the look I am going after. So I think it's a great combination. Also, I really love lion heads, like I love it, but authentic, real, original one from old furniture. I'm talking too much. This is not distressing or heavy-handed at all. I just want to smooth out all that rough texture. I'm using 220 grit because this is going to be very light sanding. I'm just making things smoother and knocking it down a little. I did that everywhere. At this point, you're probably thinking, what is she doing? Where is this going? Well, it's going in the right direction. I can tell you that. Trust the process. Next, I wanted to use Dust of Ages, but I needed something for it to grab on. For that, we will use wax. Mind your own beeswax. I poured some on a piece of cardboard and used an old wax brush to apply it.
Pretty much similar.
I will work in sections so the wax remains wet.
I don't wanna hear your thoughts. You don't wanna feel my skin.
Now we can grab the Dust of Ages.
You just wanna dream of sin.
It is a fine dust and we will use it to age our furniture. Keep a rag or a cloth handy for this part. Grab some dust on your brush and pass it over your wax. I'm going to apply it everywhere.
That is knocking you out. When I'm not holding you tight.
get a bit more detailed, you can grab a detail brush and put some wax on dust on it. You will be able to get much more detail this way on the corners and edges.
You are. We're not sentimental, no sentiments, no. So fancy when I'm in the spotlight. I'm still enjoying my privacy. A craving that is knocking you out. Just getting pictures from my life.
If you go too far, you can use your cloth to remove some. It's pretty simple.
Feed your limit, alright. I am reading your eyes and you love your thoughts. You don't wanna feel.
Now for a touch of gold.
You don't wanna feel my skin. You just wanna dream.
I used some wax to mix with another cool product called mica powder.
I like game. So fancy when I'm in the spotlight.
It is like gold glittery powder you mix with a wax to create your own gilding wax.
When I'm not holding you tight. Reading your eyes when you love it. 'Cause the distance feeds your limit, alright.
I use my finger to add this very light and soft. I applied it everywhere, but just a little bit, mainly the corners and edges. I wanted it to look like it was once upon a time, it was gold, but gold is so old, so it's almost not there anymore, but it's still there, so the gold added more of aging to the pieces, in my opinion. Here is the leg coming together. This was so beautiful, and this is exactly what I needed in my bedroom. When it comes to the bedroom furniture, I'm very picky. Maybe that's why I barely have any furniture in my bedroom. I love old world finish, and I will happily wake up every morning looking at this beautiful finish. Texture, layering, gold, cracks, it's just simply gorgeous. Here is the same process on the top. And that will be it, guys. I really hope you like this video. Calm down, I had way too much coffee. And that will be it, guys. I really hope you like this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you next Friday. Bye, guys. bye, bye, bye.